Hi, my name is Mrs. Stubbs. I have been with Julian Charter School for 10 years, and I am your social studies specialist for U.S. history and for government. I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I have been married 30 years to this man right here, and this is me, and we're actually at our son's college watching a basketball game there. And I'm going to try to get rid of this picture so that we can... Okay, here we go. Go on. I have two sons. One is 19 and in college. That's Jacob. And I have another son who is 23 and is going to be getting married this Saturday. That's my other son. That's Ian. And he will be getting married on the 20th. And I don't know what day you'll be watching this video. And he will be marrying a lovely young woman named Leanne. So that's Leanne. And we are extremely happy about this. So there we all are. That's my family. I'm going to actually have a daughter now. So I wanted to show you a little bit about myself. We love to do things together. We love to go, like, say, SeaWorld or Disneyland and just go to the beach and just do things together. And that's a little bit about us. Now, a little bit about this course. So if you are new to JCS, then you won't find that this is new. But if you've been with JCS, you will see that we have a new place where you'll be looking for your work on your courses. It's called Canvas. Last year it was called Brain Honey. So this is a new one, so I wanted to show you a little bit about this. When you go into one of your courses, you'll see all this information about the course. Now I'm going to just show you what happens if you don't have all this information here. It's probably because you have the button right here not clicked. So you open up the file and all of that will appear. I suggest you open up every file for every module, and then you will see here that if your EF did not give you your AWR, which is your daily assignment packet, it's right here for the entire semester. Your handbook is right here. Specialist due dates are right here. The home study calendar, the home study online classes that are offered. Speaking of that, my 2 H courses, H standing for higher level, so that when you, one, you'll be more challenged if you're in H, and 2, you will be able to check on a college application that you took the highest level of courses provided at your school. So you will have all this information here, and for my H course in U.S. history and my H course in government, there is an opportunity to come meet with me once a week, and we can talk about things in the class, and that's in our E-class on Thursday mornings. See the schedule for the time. So you have things due the first week. You have to take a syllabus quiz, and you have to sign the syllabus and submit it right here. So when you want to do that, you would click on the assignment, and this is not the exact view that you will have, but you will have a place here to submit it. I don't have that because I'm on as a teacher. So I'm going to go back to modules. See how I'm just getting around in my course here? I'm going to go back to module 2 now, and you'll notice that you have a project here that's called an EF project. If you can't see the words EF project, I'm going to get to one like right here. If you just hold it there for a little bit, the entire title of it will come up. That happens to be an example. Anything that doesn't have points next to it also goes to your EF. So here you can see that it has points. Here you can see it has points, but this one doesn't have points. It's because it's an EF project. this one is a template if you want it for your T-chart to do that for that. So you could just see I have tried to put as many things in here. You also have things like this amendment activity. It's right here for your EF, but it's also in the handbook. So the handbook again is right up here. Everything is at your fingertips. So it's going to be pretty easy to follow, and I just wanted to let you know that it's not a scary thing, and it's very, very easy. You'll notice that we don't have anything due in Module 14. That's because it's Thanksgiving week, and I decided not to have anything due that week. However, if you don't turn in this Mosaic website in the 13th week, you will still have that due in the 14th week. Okay, so I've just tried to make it easy, and I think I've done that across the board where there's nothing due Thanksgiving week. There might be a class that has the second half of a discussion board during Thanksgiving week, but you can always do that during the first week. So I think I've tried to make it so there's nothing due in week 14 in all the classes. And that's it for that. I also have a little PowerPoint I'm going to show you real quick, and I actually am on the end of the PowerPoint. So this is again U.S. history and government. Last year I did teach one section of world history. Mr. Selby is doing all the world history now, so if you were expecting to see me in world history this year, I'm not there. So just make sure, look at the screen for a little bit, make sure you have the correct book. If you are in the H U.S. history course, you need the one that's called The Americans, Reconstruction to the 21st Century. If you are in the P U.S. history course, you need the book that's called American Odyssey. If you are in the basic U.S. history course, you need the one that's called AGS U.S. History. If you're in Government H, you need the one that's called Democracy in Action. That's United States Government, Democracy in Action. If you are in the P course, make sure you have the one that's called Magruder's American Government. And if you are in the basic course, you need the AGS United States Government. So verify that your EF got you the correct book. And a little bit about grading. We have 30% of your grade will be determined by what you show and talk to your EF about. It's not an automatic 100%. You need to make sure you're showing her everything that you need to show, and at the end of each module in your daily assignment packet, it tells you this is what you'll be showing to your EF. 55% of your grade will come from the specialist assignments online that have the points next to it, and 15% will come from the final exam. Strongly recommend that you attend the online classroom final exam as I really go over it. And please don't look at the study guide. The basic courses you can, but the other courses, I'm going to be changing the final a little bit in the next couple weeks, so I'll have a new study guide in there. But I didn't get that done this summer because I've been busy with the wedding. So you can find the specialist assignments and their due dates. I already showed you how to do that, so we'll just go on to the next page here. And a little bit more about grading. When you submit your specialist assignments, they will automatically be submitted. But in my class, you will also have to turn any written assignment into Turnitin.com, get the originality report, and turn it in with your assignment online. Now, English is testing a bridge between the two, between Canvas and Turnitin.com. We are not going to use that because if I use that, I will not be able to use my rubrics that I have created for all of my subjects, all of my classes. And I really want to be able to use those rubrics to be able to show you exactly what you did wrong or what you did right on an assignment. Make sure you're always submitting your assignments on time. And if you had me last year, you might have experienced me emailing when an assignment was overdue. I'm going to be trying to use an automatic feature this year that's in Canvas, so we'll see how that works. I may not be emailing you this, so you may need to be checking your work a lot more often than you did last year. So there are panel discussions, except for basic courses. Basic courses do not have panel discussions. You have the first week, you are to do your response to the prompt, and the second week you're to answer, respond to other peers. And when you respond to other peers, you need to make sure that you are following the rubric in that you are either rebuting politely or you're you have a rebuttal that's very polite, or you agree with them, but you tell them, you build upon their discussion. So you need to build upon their discussion and not just say, oh, really good job, or not just say, I liked your post. You have to build upon it. So read that rubric so you really understand. And I suggest if there's enough people that have already done part 1, that you go ahead and do part 2 during week 1 and get it so you don't forget to come back in. You want to make sure you read every Monday message from me. About every 3 to 4 weeks, I put some kind of bonus in there. And if you don't read the Monday message, you don't get the bonus. Okay? So, I've already talked a little bit about Turnitin.com. You will need to make sure that you submit an originality report, because it's too easy to, whether it's on purpose or accidentally, it's too easy to plagiarize in this course, because a lot of the work will be done on the computer. And one last thing, I've made videos for you. Your EFs have access to those videos, and they will show you how to read a rubric. They will show you how to read a rubric that's already been graded, and they will show you how to cite images for this class on your Works Cited, because you can't just put Google Images, or you can't just put Bing Images or Yahoo Images. You have to cite it correctly, and I have a special way that I want you to do it so that I can go straight back to the picture. Okay, and that's it. And that is it for this orientation. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.